Yeah, 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 that's right. Welcome back, friends. That's right. And time for some more FIFA action. Yeah, I'm not gonna try any rap, alright? Yeah, that's right. And this time it's Burnley. And they'll be taking on Real Zaragoza in this one. And wow, this is definitely gonna be quite a challenging match. Yep. Definitely gonna keep the one up front for sure. And Burnley seems like they're gonna do the same thing as well. And both of us actually basically the same formations, 4-2-3-1 wide. And I did actually make some changes to the team prior to the loss in that particular game, and I do think this is the best starting lineup I could have at this point in time. But yeah, once again, welcome. Thank you once again for joining this one. And yes, world class, full 20 minutes. And apparently there's some rain around, so expect quite a lot of slippery, slidey sort of tackles at times. And of course, Thursday, as you're now seeing on the screen, that's right, some epic, scary monster horror gaming comes your way once again. And what you're seeing there in thumbnails, that is Moon Runner, free to play, absolutely free to play game, and quite fun indeed, I must add. So definitely want to mark it down, make sure you got your notification bell icon, but it's all about variety. And definitely probably can throw in some Devour and some Phasmophobia and Folklore Hunter as well, apart from some others. Yeah, lots to choose from, and definitely gonna max out the fun on Thursday. But prior to that, on Wednesday, NBA 2K24 comes your way once again. And this time it's a rematch, the Grizzlies and the Jazz. And yeah, the Jazz actually won that game pretty easily in the end, although it was pretty tight going into the third quarter. But in the last quarter, yeah, they basically ran away with things and got quite a decent victory. But yeah, definitely got to put up a harder fight. You just never know, might be able to turn things around and probably get the W in the rematch, right? So check it out on Wednesday, and that's just before this here Monster Horror Gaming. Yeah, those of you who are waiting for some FPS, yeah, that comes your way on Friday right after some Monster Horror Gaming. And definitely, I think I do have a couple of first looks, so I'm definitely gonna throw something into the mix that, yeah, definitely gonna make it quite interesting indeed. And even some slapstick sort of FPS gameplay, and yeah, probably Gentleman's Dispute as well. Why not? Of course, probably could toss it into the mix as well. And some suburban urban warfare, neighbors suburban warfare, that is. Yeah, last time I did check the service, it was so hardly much activity happening there, so definitely probably jump on there, see if anything's there, and if it is, why not have a game or two. Yes, so definitely big match this is, and I will be trying, as you can see there with the icon there, I will be trying out for the W for Real Zaragoza, and I have created a tournament. I'm not sure how far I'll get in this one because, wow, I do believe Zaragoza is what, close to 3 stars, or just around about 2.5 to 3-star team, and yeah, very much a bit off the pace. and not very much easy, of course, to muscle some of the other players off the ball at times. So it's all about timing, all about tactics, and probably playing some lofted shots to link up with some of the midfield players and the forward attacking player there as well. So yeah, definitely have to make the most of my chances in this one. And so wow, the likes of Davis Glue and up front there for Burnley and Brownhill, and left midfielder we got Zaragoza and the Cullen and Cork there, Captain Cork there, and chilling off there on right midfield position. In the back we have Matson, Aldakil, and we have Harwood, Bellis there, and Roberts, and Franchi there, and the keeper there for Burnley. But well, definitely have a decent enough team for Real Zaragoza. As up front we've got Simeone, and Larrazabal, who I actually brought into the team in the last match, and I think he definitely did make a big difference when he came on at half-time. So I decided to start with Larrazabal, of course, right behind Simeone up front there. And we got Bebe there on left midfield position. Right midfield position we have Bermejo, we have Grand, we have Molejo there, of course. Midfield position with Gros and Fuentes, Amador, Francis, and Gamas there in the back line there. And of course, unmistakable figure of Alvarez there, also captain for Real Zaragoza in goalkeeper position. So yeah, definitely it's going to be quite an interesting match indeed. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to check once again the team management, and I think it's decent enough. Larrazabal does have a fair bit of pace there as well. He can also play as a right wing back, so he's quite a decent all-round player. Right wing back, right midfield position player as well. And Simeone there up front there, decent pace, but yeah, it's not so much in terms of having the pace as a matter of receiving the ball, and if the ball isn't receive your top guy there up front then as much as they should, then definitely going to struggle to get goals, and that was a problem in the last match. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look at substitutes here again, and I think this is the best team I could actually pick for this particular tournament at this time. I was actually thinking about giving Gui a bit of a chance there as a striker, but I chose Azon there. As you can see, you can look at the difference there between Azon and Gui there. Let's have a look. Yeah, Azon has a bit in terms of pace and shooting, of course. Gui has a tiny bit more accuracy in terms of his shooting and passing. Yeah, Gui does have a lot more in terms of his pass. Well, not more, about a couple points more. Dribbling as well. Well, Azon has that, and defending, Azon has a bit more attribution in terms of that, and physical. Yeah, being more physical on the ball. But just it's the points in between the two of them. Sometimes it's a bit marginal at times. But I decided to start with Azon on the substitute bench for this particular match. And of course, you have Zapatero there, Serrano there, and Figueiredo. I was actually looking at Figueiredo there. Let's have a look at right back, see what we have for. Yeah, okay, that's alright. I'll just have a look at Figueiredo in terms of what we have. Right back, that is Gomez. Yeah, Gomez probably is a better option there. Although Figueiredo actually has a bit more of a physical presence, and defended, Gomez has a bit more in the bag in terms of defending, but not by much, just by a few points. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick with this start lineup here, so we can have a look at the formation. One up front, I was thinking even a flat or 4-5-1. That's a very interesting formation. I don't really play much 4-5-1, but it's not a bad formation to have, but I don't think I will experiment too much with that. So I'll probably stick with the one up front. 4-4-1-1 attack. It's not a bad option actually. See a bit of a subtle change there. So rather than having a centre forward and a striker there, it actually subtly brings them down a bit, and you get a striker and a central attacking midfielder. So yeah, it's not a bad option actually. 4-4-1-1 midfield. Yeah, I think I could probably just start with that. Let's go back to squad again. I think everything should be fairly decent enough. Nothing much would have changed. Although probably I can switch over, put Grau here, Larrazabal right midfield, more preferably with his right foot. So his weak foot isn't too bad. 3 stars out of 5 isn't too bad. But if you look at most of the players, my goodness. In terms of weak foot, just more like 2 stars here, 3 stars there. Yeah, so definitely not a bad option. And Pucci, of course, as well, that he can actually play left midfield and also striker position. So I'm looking at his versatility over Gueye. Gueye is more of a striker, full-on striker, and Pucci can play as striker and also as left midfielder and right midfielder as well, because we don't have that many options. We do have Azon in the team as well, who's not a bad option as a striker. I can actually, let's have a look at him compared to Pucci. Yeah, I probably would give Pucci a bit of a nod over Azon in this match as well. A bit more pace, but Azon of course has better shooting accuracy, and shooting accuracy is so important, especially when you have a tight game, and it's so important when you up and on the field and trying to get, you know, shots on target. Sometimes when you have a player that has terrible shooting accuracy, then you have to do so much more in terms of ball control and direction, of course, to actually get that goal. But yeah, it's marginal, the differences between the teams and some of the players. It's very marginal. It's all depends on how I actually apply tactics on the pitch and trying to see if I can actually get an outcome here. So yeah, that's one thing about FIFA. It is quite tactical, especially when you have teams that are a bit weaker. Definitely a bit more you've got to do, and any little mistakes. Sometimes if you're unsure, even in the real version of the game, if you're unsure as a defender, get the ball out of there. Don't try to lob it a little ways out. Just blast it out of there. Because all it takes is a couple bubbles. Ball bounces around, all of a sudden the ball is in the back of your net. So yeah, it's a lot of variables in this. So I think I will stick with this lineup here for this particular match for sure. Tactics, pressure on heavy touch. Yeah, I do use that quite a lot. You also have press after possession lost, but that can affect, as you can see there, there are players' overall fatigue as well, and definitely wouldn't want them, especially if contesting for the ball. Yeah, players definitely could be out of position as well and trying to fight to win the ball back during that time as well. So I don't always play with that. I mean, there's also constant pressure, and oh my days, constant pressure is probably never really the best option, because you're constantly trying to put pressure on the other team's defense especially, and yeah, great chance to actually create increased fatigue amongst the players, unless you got a team that is almost OP'd in a sense against a very weak team, and you can take the chance and probably get a host of the goals, and then you get fatigued later on down in the second half, and they probably net a couple goals, but you got quite a few goals to begin with. But I don't always like to drop back. That style of play can be so defensive, so negative at times. As a team that is a bit weaker, it's not a bad strategy, which means you are definitely looking to counter attack, which is definitely a good option at times, you know. So yeah, that is, definitely is an option. But of course, balance, you can't go wrong with balance at all. It's a like almost like, you know, it's right in between, you know, in terms of attack, in terms of defense. So yeah, definitely not a bad option. So I'm actually thinking about maybe I could start with a balanced approach, and then we see if we can actually push forward a bit. But press after possession loss, the players tend to push up a bit more rather than balance at times. But so it all depends on what I'll be pushing for in the first half. Okay, so Burnley is a much stronger team physically and a bit more pace as well. So balanced approach might not be a bad option actually. So, and at least minimalizes the possibility of early fatigue as well. Even if you do make runs, unless I'm going to make a lot of counter moves, which is not a bad idea, lofting the ball over the top, trying to link it with the midfield and advanced players there. It's not a bad option. Slow build-up, not bad as well. Long ball, so therefore a team will make runs for long balls playing into space behind the opposing back or back line itself. It's not a bad option. So we have balance and we have the long ball option as well. Direct passing, possession could go well with balanced defense, balanced approach, and the long ball option. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely thinking that the long ball, as you can see there in the display tactical chart there, the ball's being lofted and the forward attacker players pushing up midfield and their attacker. So that's not a bad option. But the thing about pushing up, if you lose the ball, it leaves yourself open for counter-attack as well. So yeah, well, I gotta make a decision on this, right? So I can always change it in the game. I can always come out and change it. So yeah, I could probably leave it at possession, long ball, and see how that option goes against Burnley. Definitely a good team, and it's going to be quite a tussle controlling a lot of the play. But wow, right, let's play a baby for the teams, like almost like Messi. Look at that, practically everywhere. Left short free kick, right short free kick, long free kick, penalties, right corner. Well, at least, well, he's not the captain, so yeah, but I don't think I'll touch that, so I'll leave that as it is. Interesting. I actually thought I'd made some changes to the team, but I guess since I changed the formation, I've got to actually look over the instructions, which is fair enough. Alright, so let's have a look at Simeone up front. Support runs, stay central, drift wide. Now leave that balanced. Attacking runs, we could probably leave that mixed. Yeah, so leave everything on default for Simeone. Bermejo, then let's see, defensive, leave that default. Balance crossing runs, get into the box. Okay. Gonna give him a bit more of a free roam sort of approach. Let's have a look at Mojeo and see what we can do here. Chance creation. Yeah, cut inside, so we give the cut inside option. Supportive runs, target player. Leave that unbalanced. Alright, so we can get him into the box as well. Baby, the man is everywhere apparently. He's Zaragoza's version of Messi, I guess. Alright, so let's see what we can do with Baby here. Free roam. I think it runs on the other side from out wide. Now give him free roam as well. Supportive runs. Balanced, leave that balanced. On cross, yeah, get into the box. We have draw now, support on cross. Balanced crossing runs. I'll actually give Grow a bit of a free roam as well. Larrazabal did really well, even though I really went down by quite a few goals in that first match against Estudiantes. Yeah, Larrazabal did play well in the second half, so let's see what instructions we can give him for this particular match. Yeah, I'll probably have him going forward as well, like in the last match. Ball and crosses, stay on the edge of the box. Oh, I'll give him a more balanced approach where that is concerned, but probably for positioning, I'll probably give him a free roam as well. Leave everything on default for the back line normally, but tend to have one player probably join the attack, especially when we make those over the top sort of passes, as we try to link up with some of their attacking runs by the midfield and the attacker up front. So that's something I probably could do. And yes, I still am gonna stick with my sweeper keeper. And I know it's not always the wisest thing, but I just like the sweeper keeper option actually. So yeah, I think that's the best I can do for Real Zaragoza in this particular match. And yeah, looks pretty acceptable enough. But since I actually changed the team sheet here, I'm gonna actually save it and make this the default. Yeah, gotta go back in the settings to see exactly which team will be facing against River Plate, so definitely have to look at that probably after the game. But for this one here, let's save the settings for Zaragoza and Burnley. And yeah. Alright, that's the best I can do for Zaragoza at this time, but wow, look at that. Burnley has already picked up 3 points, which means they've won their opening game. Aye days, this is going to be quite a tussle indeed, so gotta be patient, especially when you're up against a team that's not necessarily a lot stronger, but at least you know they definitely have a lot more stronger attributes than the lineup that you have. And it's all about tactical approach and patience on and off the ball, and trying to minimize your mistakes, especially in defense, because when they have a lot of pace, they can just whisk past you in no time, and all of a sudden that they're passing the ball and the ball is in the back of the net. So it's going to be one of those matches if I definitely don't tighten up in terms of defenses. Alright, so the referee for this particular match, his name is Espen Schoenberg, and it's taking place at the Turf Moor Stadium. Yes, world class, full 20 minutes, and there's rain around, so definitely have to watch those tackles. Last thing you want is to be down 10 men with a bad tackle or so. So without further ado, let's go on down to the stadium for the start of commentaries and the lineup of both teams.
Excitement levels have certainly been ratcheted up here at Turf Moor. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Burnley, and they face Real Zaragoza.
Well, I think this will be tough for them. Away from home and needing a win to get back on track. They'll need to perform well here, that's for sure.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Samuel Bastia. Just the challenge that was required. Fuentes. Fran Games. Larrazabal. Gabriel Fuentes with it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, he's really opened them up here. A matter of keeping his composure. Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. And that's a corner. And deciding to go short with this one. Obafemi. Promising sequence. Real chance. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Bermejo. Obafemi. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Grau. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Nathan Tella. Grau. This is looking threatening. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Obafemi. Gudmundsson. Didn't fool the keeper. So the corner played into the box. And in with a real chance. And it's there for him. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Well, hit with power and almost the right precision. And he's through here. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Bermejo. And here's Bebe. A chance to whip it in. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Will they profit from this situation? Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Bebe. Bermejo. Fuentes. And here's Bebe. Samuel Bastia. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. An incisive pass, and he could cash in. And still a chance. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. And the flag is up, offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Amador. Grau. Bermejo. Mollejo. The textbook interception. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. And Burnley will get the throw in. Obafemi. Gudmundsson. And the cross smuggled away. Larrazabal, unable to keep the ball. Brownhill. Bebe. Couldn't keep the ball. Ian Maatsen. Well, possibilities in the centre. Applying vigorous pressure. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. It's a perfect challenge. Can they hit on the break? Obafemi. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Fuentes. Bermejo. Bebe. On attacking possibilities. But nothing comes of it. Obafemi. Gudmundsson. Jack Cork. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
It's a short one. And cuts inside. Samuel Bastia. Now he's got to stay calm. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And successfully cut out. Gudmundsson. Who can he pick out? Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Obafemi. Marvellous anticipation. Now someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
It's a goal for Chelsea. They've scored the opener here with 23 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Ian Madsen. Samuel Bastia. Now there to intercept. Fuentes. Are really pressing their opponents. Amador. Larrazabal. Jaume Grau. Bermejo. Now, let's see what they can do here. Chance to play it in. And you need your defender to take charge. Jair Amador. Gabriel Fuentes with it. Bebe. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Michael Obafemi. Oh, a lovely ball. Gudmundsson. Chance to cross. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Grau. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, big chance. And it's there for him. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there. Well, just take a look at the stats. They've certainly been creating opportunities, but they just haven't been clinical enough in front of goal. Some of their finishing has been really poor. That has to improve at some point in this game.
And now they need to put in the effort to win the ball back. Bebe could cross it in here. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Fran Games. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Good vision. Can he get onto this? High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
And there to intervene. Now potential danger. Well, good idea, but overcooked. Bebe. Gabriel Fuentes with it. Throw-ins given. Amador. This attack looks highly promising. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And successfully cut out. Fuentes. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? And he takes on the shot. Well, tremendous block. Might really be able to trouble them here. But they dealt with the threat posed. And that is going to be a free kick. Mollejo. Well, they need to get tighter here, but timely defending when it mattered. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. The high press was very much on. But if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
Careless in possession. Samuel Bastia. Chance to play it in. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Bebe. Well, great read there to intercept. Ian Maatsen. Samuel Bastia. Oh, managing to beat him. Obafemi. Oh, excellent diving stop.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Delivering it. And a goal kick will be next. Bebe. Jack caught now. Giving the ball away. Michael Obafemi. Obafemi. And he takes it away. Obafemi. Ian Maatsen. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Shot attempted and blocked for now. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Throw-ins given. Bebe. Bermejo. Now, let's see what they can do here. He could pick out a teammate. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. He's got space. Jaume Grau. Oh, surely. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why he's upset. He got something on it, but not enough to keep it out. That's frustrating for a keeper.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Samuel Bastia. Josh Brownhill. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Obafemi. Can he take advantage? Oh, he's missed it!
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
And so, officially speaking, the first half is in the history books here in Lancashire. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this now.
Yeah, at least a bit of a
And the
goal
match
up
begins.
at half-time, but long way to go still. And, well, at least we do have the goal advantage so far.
Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. Promising sequence. Real chance. Gudmundsson. Didn't fool the keeper. And in with a real chance. And it's there for him. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. Could be. Well, hit with power and almost the right precision. Gudmundsson. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Good vision. Can he get onto this? High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort.
Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, excellent diving stop.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come...
And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! Obafemi. Oh, he's missed it!
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
Yes, a very tight game so far. And elsewhere around the grounds, FC Basel 1893 0, FC Barcelona 1, PSV 1, and FC Twente 0, Toulouse FC 2, Besiktas 0, Brescia 1, and Boca Juniors 1, ATK Mohun Bagan 0, and Chelsea 1, Sampdoria 0, and FC Porto 0. Yeah, it's like a global league tournament, so you're going to be seeing all sort of teams from around the world, and probably even teams that you've probably never even seen in the game before. But yeah, just sort of like try and get as many different teams from different clubs around the world into this one. But wow, yeah, up a goal at halftime, but still too early to actually get too comfortable, and 2-1 is too close to call. And Burnley has really been definitely bossing the game so far, you can say. And we can even have a look at the match facts as well, and we can see that, well, actually surprising possession. We've had most of the possession. Zaragoza 59, Burnley 41, but definitely look at that shots, 15 shots by Burnley. They should have definitely been up a lot more than just one goal. And we've had just 6 shots, but out of the 6 we've been able to got 2 goals. And if you look at the expected goal differential, Burnley definitely has the advantage, 3.9 to 2.2 to Real Zaragoza. But yeah, definitely, you can say the second goal was a bit lucky in a sense. The keeper's hands probably a little wet there. The gloves ended definitely eased into the net, but yeah, luck's all part of the game, right? And passes, Real Zaragoza 220, Burnley 188, tackles 23 to Real Zaragoza and 20 to Burnley, tackles 8 by Zaragoza and Burnley 13, interceptions 15 to Zaragoza and 23 to Burnley, saves, wow, yep, definitely Real Zaragoza has really made a lot of saves in this one, 11 saves to the goalkeeper and just one to Burnley's goalkeeper, so almost a spectator in the match so far. Fouls committed, 1 by Burnley, and offsides 2 to Burnley, corners 4 to Burnley, and free kicks 3 to Real Zaragoza. No penalty kicks, no yellow cards, and of course no red cards issued in the match so far. And at halftime, yes, I know, very tactical, and I've got as many players behind the ball as possible when necessary. It's a bit frustrating, but it's the kind of game you have to play, especially with a team that has a bit more pace on and off the ball, and of course a lot stronger. They'd be muscling me off for a couple of those midfield battles as well. So yeah, and of course their interceptions as well have been pretty good for Burnley, so still could go either way, and definitely have to try and maintain that sort of momentum in the second half and see if I can actually eke out another goal or two. But yeah, I'm expecting probably Burnley to get back into the game, probably even equalise as well. But yeah, it all depends, and definitely have to try and see if I can actually keep the momentum going in terms of my defence. And yeah, so far the tactic I've been using here, as we can look at the tactics here, balanced attack in terms of attack and defence, to build up a play, long ball, and the possession has really been given Team Zaragoza a bit of a small advantage, but then again you have to play within what you have as a team rather than actually playing into the strengths of the other team. So yeah, definitely can't complain. I would have even taken 1-1 at halftime, but to be up a goal here, definitely plus for Team Zaragoza. And remember, it's a tournament, and it's a mixed tournament. I have 2-star teams in the team as well. Apart from that, 3-star teams, 4.5-star teams, 5-star teams. So yeah, not sure exactly how far Zaragoza would get into this tournament, but we'll definitely give this one quite a go and see what can happen. So gonna take a bit of a pause and of course continue with some more about FIFA action. And at halftime, as you can see there, Real Zaragoza, 2nd division team, Spanish club team of course, and 1st division team, Premier League team, Burnley, and Zaragoza leading Burnley at halftime 2-1. So back with some more FIFA action in a flash dash while.
Partners, it's time for another Flash Wild Wild West gamer stream. Let's roll across the hard tumbleweed plains, do some hunting, eat some campfire grub, have some Dos Brutal barroom brawls, greet some pretty towns ladies, do fast draw gunslinger high noon duels. We'd be drifting across some smoky dusty towns riding solo or join a tough fit and ready posse. Let's take on countless sheriff outlaw bounties and much more. Yeehaw! This is the Wild West, y'all. So come on, your horse is ready. Can't you see I'm already settled up? Let's ride. Double kill. Another epic mission awaits us.
Hey crew, it's Timo Smackshine, teaming up with Gamer Flash Livestream. Thanks for joining today's session. Remember to power smack that like button. Drop a comment, flash subscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell icon, so you will always know when next we go live. Thanks again for all your amazing support. That's quite sporting of you, mate. We all really make a strong team. So don't go anywhere, it's intermission time. Now this gaming session will resume in a short while.
Oh no! I think I messed up. I left my friends offline. Turns out fixing it is super fast. Here's how to make a local area network server right now. Quick overview. 3 fast ways to make a LAN server. Router direct cable VPN, method 1. Router plug every device into the same router via Ethernet via Wi-Fi. On Windows, open Control Panel. Turn on Network Discovery. Turn on File Sharing. Host your game using Open to LAN. Note the host IP and port. If players can't see it, allow the game through the firewall. Method 2. No Internet Connect PCs with Ethernet use a switch for more than 2. Manually set IPv4 addresses. Host 192.168.1.1, others 0.2, 3, etc. Subnet 255.255.2550. Method 3. Over the Internet use. Hamachi use 0 tier. Everyone joins the same virtual network. The game thinks you're local. That's it. Remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the notification bell for more tech tips. See you next time on another Flash Tech tip.
Whoa-ho! It's you favorite Renegade. Deadpool, of course, and great to see you on here. Well, my Uber's still driving around under the speed limit, and since I'm late for Rover shampoo, yep, decided to give you a shout. Remember to hammer that like button, drop a comment, flash subscribe to this channel, and activate the notification bell icon, so you'll always know when next we go live. This Gamer Flash live stream will resume in a Flash pool moment.
Time travelers, prepare yourselves for glory and legend. Tonight we embark upon a journey through the annals of time. This is Flash, Ancient Epic Battles, where history's greatest clashes are brought vividly to life. Witness Sparta's valor as it collides with the might of Persia. Roman legions storm the distant shores of Britannia. Egypt's formidable armies confront the indomitable Hittites. From the resolute Templar Knights to the relentless Mongol hordes and the unstoppable forces of the Qing dynasty, Japanese samurai, masters of the blade and spirit, to fierce tribal warriors, guardians of their ancient lands. Every battle is a spectacle of courage and destiny. Defend mighty fortresses with crossbows drawn. Charge forth with spear and shield unwavering. March in disciplined formation across storied battlefields. Smash that like button for more epic tales of valor. Share this saga with your fellow warriors, and strike the notification bell to join the next great battle. So are you prepared for what lies ahead? Let us march together into glory. This is Flash, Ancient Epic Battles.
Hey gamers! Want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash sports streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last-minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Gamer Flash community and let's get this party started.
And once again, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. Well, I think I'm gonna grab myself delicious deep dish pizza. Yeah, one of my custom pizzas. I do love making pizzas. Of course, I gotta have a nice cold drink to go along with it. And don't forget to give a thumbs up and drop a comment and activate the notifications bell icon so you'll always be in the know when next I go live. So don't you dare go anywhere. This live stream will return in a flash dash while.
If your cricket career isn't as epic as Flash's, time to step up your game. Welcome to Flash Cricket 24 Club Career Live Gameplay. Our favourite all-rounder is smashing records and taking names. With every match, Flash's skills are hitting new heights. His last performance, absolutely stellar. Ready to see if he keeps up the momentum? Stay tuned, because more live action is coming your way. Don't go anywhere.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Right you are. It is Master Yoda. Flash Gamer Stream will be right back. It is.
Hey everyone! Are you looking for some serious excitement? You know that feeling of pure adrenaline? Well, Flash's stream is here to give you the best first-person shooter action. These battles are super intense and can be over in a flash. Sometimes you give it your all and still come up short, but hey, losing one fight doesn't mean you lost the whole thing, right? Flash's stream has everything you'd want. Crazy fast battles, smart team plays, you name it. We're all in this together, a true team. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the action. Get ready for some epic battles because this is Flash's ultimate FPS showdown. Let's do this, soldier. It's lock and load time. Let's go, go, go. Yo ho ho! Did you really think I'd start any other way? And what's this? Time for a bit of mischief, is it? Aye, aye, if you can keep up. Gather round, lads and lasses, ready to embarrass yourselves on the high seas. 'Cause plunder's not for the faint of heart. Well, don't just stand there, come on if you dare. Join the chaos, the plunder, and a bit of swashbuckling. Mind those fingers. Welcome to another Flash Epic Pirates Plunder stream, where pirates pretend to be legends and legends pretend to be sober. Let's take on sea battles galore, because what's a pirate without a little cannon smoke in the beard? From mighty armadas to those scrawny, puny pirate sloops, aye, we'll outwit 'em all, or we'll at least outdrink 'em. And what's the prize? Why, heaps of stolen loot, of course. If you can carry it, it's yours. Gold, you say? Aye, it's always about the gold. Shiny, heavy, and never enough. Toss in some fine grog, because a sober pirate is a sad pirate. And don't forget the grub, unless you fancy gnawing on your own boot. Plus the company of those fine tavern ladies, who'll rob you blind with a wink. Never try to cheat me out of me gold, unless you fancy a new hole in ye hat, or mock my parrot. He's got sharper wit than half me crew. Or I, matey, I promise. You'll be walking the plank faster than you can say landlubber. Honor the pirate's code and never call me scallywag unless you're keen on a swim with the sharks. Yea, you'll be swimming with the big fish. Ah! Hope you brought your floaties. Remember to smash that like button unless you want a curse upon your next voyage. Send a message in a bottle, or just share it if you're not a total relic. And spread the code of this pirate stream. Let's see how many scallywags we can rope in. Well, stop gawking, you swabby landlubber. Adventure waits for no one. There's much to do unless you fancy scrubbing the deck. Prime the cannons, let's make some noise the Navy won't soon forget. Load the hull with grog and grub. Priorities, matey, priorities. It's time for yet another high seas adventure, because retirement is for admirals. Aye, ha ha! That's the spirit.
Wow, the fun is flying faster than a speeding bullet. Wait, but don't go, because it's not over yet. Hold on to your capes, heroes. Thanks for joining yet another High Voltage Gamer Flash live stream. You rock. It's an absolute blast. Seriously, I think my hair's still standing on end. So electrifying. Batman here co-hosting alongside the Flash himself, and Robin, what a rush. If you had a smashing time, let me hear you. Give that like button a super-powered smack. Boom, drop your wisdom in the comments. Let's hear your thoughts. Don't forget to sub the channel. And share this video with your fellow sidekicks. Spread the hype. Oh, and don't forget to ring the notification bell, ding ding, so you never miss a moment of the action. Stay tuned. The super fun action will resume, so get ready. So get those drinks and snacks faster than the Batmobile on turbo. Vroom, vroom. So keep your gadgets charged and ready, and your senses sharp. Stay alert. Get ready for more Flash fun streaming gameplay, heroes. We'll be back in a Flash Dash while.
And once again, many thanks for joining another live stream, another FIFA live stream. That's right, back-to-back FIFA gameplay right here on this channel. And this time, it's all about Burnley taking on Real Zaragoza. And wow, what a match it's been so far. Yes, that's right. Very close game. It's 2 goals to 1. Yes, not Burnley this time. Yes, Real Zaragoza is leading. Burnley 2 goals to 1 so far, but Burnley is playing really well and will be quite a bit of a defensive grind, and definitely enough to maintain that much defensive awareness and definitely make the most of any attacking gameplays that have that will come along the way as well. And don't forget, on Wednesday before Monster Horror Gaming on Thursday, have a premiere event upload, and it's all about NBA 2K24 as the Utah Jazz takes on the Grizzlies, and it's a bit of a rematch. Went under to the Jazz in the first match, decided to give a bit of a rematch, so yeah, sure I'll do a lot better in the rematch, but will I get the W? Of course, you gotta tune in on Wednesday and find out exactly how that match goes. And yes, on Thursday, as you're seeing on screen here, Monster Horror Gaming returns. And yes, the name of this game you're seeing there in thumbnail, that is called Moon Runner. Free to play. That's right, free to play. Download it, keep it forever. It's yours, and definitely a good game. And if you're into Monster Horror Gaming, something you can definitely add to your library. But of course, got a host of other games I can throw your way as well for Monster Horror Gaming. And Devour got a couple updates. And actually, talk about that. A lot of game Halloween updates are coming out, so probably you might see a lot of pumpkins and stuff like that in Devour. And Phasmophobia as well. A couple of updates came out there as well. But yeah, definitely for sure. Games such as World War Z, that's another good zombie apocalyptic sort of a horror game. And Midnight Ghost Hunt is another good game as well that is available. Yeah, definitely can wait for some of these games to go on sale. Yeah, I like sales too. Who doesn't like a sale, right? So yeah, definitely can probably wait for some of these games to go on sale and snatch them up. But yeah, like I said, some of the games are actually free to play, and what some developers are doing now, they're actually starting off with pay to play, but if they see that the support is a little small and people not really checking out the game as much, they're actually making the games free to play, and a couple DLCs as well along the way. And yeah, definitely I think that's the way to go sometimes to build a fan base and support for your game. Yeah, make it free to play, have DLCs, and probably if you make a part 2, yeah, maybe you can make that pay to play and they keep the first one free to play. And yeah, I'm sure once the game gets popular, yeah, definitely can pick up on some revenue where that's concerned. So yeah, but this game on screen is free to play. The developer says it's free to play, full stop. So you download it, keep it, enjoy it. Definitely looks pretty good. I try it out. You can check out some of the previous Monster Horror Gaming, and yeah, it's really good. Graphics are quite incredible, and you can definitely have some fun on that as well. And for those of you who are waiting on some FPS action gameplay, yes, I got you covered on Friday. Yes, Friday is going to be all about some FPS. We got some Squad and some Battlefield. Yes, I know. Battlefield 6 is out there, and a lot of new games are out there right now, but you know, specs is something, you know, you gotta be careful with that. And my hardware, yeah, I actually did the beta testing for Battlefield 6 there as well, and enjoyed it. It's pretty fun, but yeah, I need an upgraded system. So even though I'm getting messages from the app and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, I'm not gonna take anything out until I get a better system for that. So But yeah, once I do, absolutely for sure, I'll be definitely rocking some Battlefield 6 and some FC26 as well. So yeah, definitely gonna be fun. Can hardly wait to do that. But in the meantime, lots of great games out there that are decent enough in terms of acceptable specs, and yeah, definitely still can max out the fun as well. So look out for that on Friday, and probably contain some Master Halo Chief as well, and a Gentleman's Dispute. Yes, we did have quite a bit of fun in that, and I do believe an update came out for that as well. So can hardly wait to see what they actually added, if they did add anything new in terms of content to the game as well. So yeah, lots to choose from, so definitely will max of the fun on Friday with some FPS gameplay. And yes, those of you who are patiently waiting for cricket, yeah, don't have to wait too long. Saturday is cricket day, and it's gonna be a huge clash as India will be taking on Pakistan in this one. The Shaheens taking on the Men in Blue. What a thumper of a game this is going to be. Two mega giants in cricket. Yes, cricket 24 as well. And be going head to head. Potentially 100 overs of cricket. That's a lot of potential runs right there. But of course, 10 wickets could fall either way. So yeah, it's going to be a good game. So expect stunning catches, monstrous sixes and fours. And wow, hopefully we get a nail biter. It goes right down to the end, because look what happened in the last match. The last match was so well. I actually thought it was so close in the end, but initially scoring over 500 runs, 500 plus runs. What's the odds anyone is gonna chase that down, right? They fell short by 40 something runs, so it's like 500 plus runs, almost 500 runs to the team batting second. That was Sri Lanka. So it was a really close game. So yeah. Once you actually pace your innings and you actually have a solid foundation, or even if two batsmen come in and really start to knock the ball around, because I do believe Sri Lanka, two batsmen, I think middle order batsmen or lower middle order batsmen, actually got stuck in, and both batsmen scored 100. So yeah, so hopefully we get a nail biter on Saturday, but definitely gonna be quite a match, and I'm playing for India in this one as referring back to a statistically stronger team. So I'm rotating from statistically weaker, statistically stronger. So after this one, I'm going back to a statistically weaker team. So back on a statistically stronger team, as it is. India's really been dominated in limited overs cricket for a while now. So, but in the game itself, it's India has a bit of a statistical advantage. Yeah, whether it's batting or bowling or fielding, yeah, bit of an advantage there. But yeah, Pakistan is a tough team. So expect quite a fight, and it's going to be quite an amazing match. So do you want to tune in, of course, on Saturday? And remember, it's World Cup ODI Round 5 action. And of course, need I say more? Yes, Sunday is your FIFA day. That's right. And it's going to be quite a big match. England taking on Germany at the club level. And wow. Two Premier League teams, First Division teams. Arsenal, the Gunners, taking on Borussia Dortmund, and wow, I'm just feeling that this one's gonna have a lot of goals in it, a lot of goals. A match that can go either way. The pace and the strength of both teams, wow, definitely is going to be quite a clash indeed. And I'll be trying for the win for the Gunners in this one. And more than likely, I'll probably stick with the 4-3-3 holding. But I might go 4-3-3 attacking, so we'll see how that goes. Might make some changes to the team, and seems as well that Zinchenko is injured, so I might have to put him on the bench at the start of the play. So he probably picked up an injury in the last match. But wow, look at the lineup there for Borussia Dortmund. Haller up front, of course, Adeyemi and Bellingham there in the midfield, and Kobel there, goalkeeper there as well. Wow, good team. So it's going to take quite an effort to actually try and pick up a positive result in that. But yeah, looking forward to the challenge, definitely. So in the meantime. So right, I'm definitely ready for some second half action so we can actually find out exactly which team is going to gain the upper hand and come away with a victory, or probably even a draw. You just never know, right? But yeah, definitely it's a match that can still go either way. I do have a slim advantage, but it's not a runaway advantage at all. It's just one goal difference in it, and for sure Burnley definitely has a chance of equalizing and probably even taking a lead, or maybe I might even be able to pull together some passes and get some of that counter-attacking going, and probably even extend the lead, but we'll definitely have to see how that goes. Everybody looks in a fairly good order. Nobody looks injured or fatigued in any way, so I don't think I might make any changes at this point in time. But if I do, probably I might bring on Vader there at some point in time, and Puche probably, and probably see if I can actually switch things up probably there up front. But yeah, Simeone, wow, he's in really good shape. Look at that, stamina's definitely in order there. So yeah. Yeah, I think I will stick with the 4-4-1-1 midfield formation. Tactics balance, yeah, it's working so far. I mean, yes, I know Burnley is definitely muscling me off a lot of the balls, especially in the midfield. I'm not winning as many midfield battles as I would like, but like I said, it's all about timing. And if I do get the timing just right and maintain that for the second half, yeah, I could probably definitely bump things up and probably even take the game to Burnley a bit more. But right now, still on the back foot, still more defensive, and trying to make some runs and counter in between as best as possible. Yep, so I think I'll keep things as they are with the same team for the second half. So without further ado, let's head on back down to the Turf Moor Stadium. And yes, Burnley down 1 goal at half-time at Real Zaragoza 2. And remember, the referee for this one is Espen Schönberg.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And strong play here. Now he must favour the cross. Well-timed tackle. A move of promise on the flank. Fran Games. Crossing possibilities. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Gives it a go. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Substitution time it is here.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Going short. Cork. A glorious chance. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Mollejo. Larrazabal. Mollejo. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Well, let's see about the cross. Still not clear. That's well blocked. Ian Maatsen. Brownhill. Nathan Teller. And attempting the through ball. Obafemi. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. And possession given away. Bermejo. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Opportunity to deliver the cross. He got in the way of that cross. Ekdal. And it's Connor Roberts. Cork. Teller. Good-looking sequence. Obafemi. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Mollejo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Teller. Dervishoglu. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Obafemi. He's holding the ball up here effectively, waiting for support to arrive. That's a routine take. Larrazabal. Oh, getting the ball forward. Nice switch of play. Bebe. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Bermejo. Giving the ball away. Ian Maatsen. And he keeps going. And a useful cross. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Not giving him a moment's peace. Larrazabal. Gabriel Fuentes with it. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Larrazabal. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Dervishoglu. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Minutes to go then. Michael Obafemi. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Straight offside, but only just. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Obafemi. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a great bit of skill because he has to get both topspin and side spin on the ball at the same time. Look how much bend he gets on that. Excellent goal.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Grau. Fuentes. Bebe. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end.
Well, Burnley aren't controlling the possession here, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
And the threat on the counter-attack is very real. Here they come again. He takes aim. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
Number 3, Charlie Taylor.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Clattered away. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Games. Mollejo. And here's Bebe. Moving the ball forward with purpose. A chance to whip it in. Can he do it? He knew he had to make the tackle and did. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. He's protecting it effectively. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Brownhill. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Games. Larrazabal. Well, he's lost the ball. Skipping away. And that a play for a Burnley throw here. And a substitution in the offing. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Who can he pick out? Well, far too much on that particular cross. An alert piece of defending. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Sampdoria, but the keeper guessed right, and he saved it with ease. It remains 0-0 with 69 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Josh Brownhill. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Might be a chance here. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
Well, they're going for the short one. Gives it a go. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Options in the middle. A glorious chance. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Larrazabal. Bermejo. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Oh, so near, off the post. Really good interception.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the folk still alive. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Mollejo. Untidy in possession. Moving it forward. The cross is on. Will it be? Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever back heel, but the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Larrazabal. Mollejo. Larrazabal. Can they create something from here? Vada. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Fuentes. And teammates to play it to. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. And that's a straightforward stop. Well, the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not going to be an away day that lives long in the memory. Stuart, give us your take.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game. Certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery runs just haven't been good enough.
It's a good-looking ball in behind. Really effective shielding under pressure. Great opportunity! And the ball is loose. And problem solved for now.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Vada. And here's Bebe. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Bermejo. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Bastia. And winning it back. Obafemi. Using his body to good effect. In position. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. They favoured a short one here. Teller has a go. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Fran Games. Good technique displayed. Now he must favour the cross. So now a corner. It's a short one. Well, he really read that brilliantly. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. In with a chance. Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
Larrazabal. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Bermejo. And in the perfect position to read it. Samuel Bastia. He's in control of the situation. Chance to cross. Spot on with that tackle. Vada. Bermejo. Is it going to be? Able to close down the shot. Vada. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, big chance. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Roberts. Teller. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. And strong play here. Textbook defending inside the box. Larrazabal. How about the cross? Could pull one back here. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Can they hit on the break? Brownhill. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Mollejo. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Teller. And take it away. Teammates in the middle. And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
Mollejo. Really good interception. Samuel Bastia. Josh Brownhill. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. But timely defending when it mattered. Mollejo. The cross is on. A wonderful intervention. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Yeah, it's a really poor result for them. No points from their first 2 games, and they've been outplayed in both. They'll need a massive improvement in the next couple of games.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's made his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
Yeah, well,
Promising sequence.
Yeah.
Real chance.
my defense definitely did crumble there in that second half. And I almost tried to go pace to pace with Burnley at times, which was not exactly what I did in the first half.
They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at this... Cork. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match...
Yeah, that was a good free kick.
He takes aim. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
The cross is on. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just Obafemi using his body to good effect. In position. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save.
Yeah, so down again in this one. At least a lot better performance, I should say. My first half was fairly decent. But yeah, at times I tried to see if I can outpace them, help muscle them rather than actually using timing to get into position. And I did that so well in the first half, but yeah, when you actually sort of like tug away from your game plan, definitely results like this definitely could be the outcome, as was in the case here. And yeah, we still had the advantage in terms of possession, but still, yeah, possession doesn't win your games if you don't get enough shots on goal. Look at that, Burnley 34 shots on goal there compared to 13. Yeah, definitely was a bit a lockout, so to speak, in terms of that. We had a possession 55 to 45, but only 13 shots compared to 34. Of course, expected goal differential to Burnley went up to 8.9 and just 5.0 to Real Zaragoza. Did move the ball around about, but it was back and forth. It's very defensive, and at times, yeah, they defended quite well, and much more. Of course, they had a bit more pace and you know, solid in terms of their strength as well, in terms of shielding the ball as well. Yeah, definitely knew if I didn't play to the game plan, definitely knew this could be the outcome. But yeah, it is what it is. So passes to Zaragoza 418 to Burnley 379, tackles 56 tackles to Real Zaragoza to 38 to Burnley. Tackles 1 at 19 to Real Zaragoza and 24 to Burnley. Interceptions just 25 to Real Zaragoza and 46 interceptions to Burnley. And yeah, a lot of saves. Goalkeeper actually did keep the score down quite a bit. And yeah, did hit the post once, but still no excuse. Yeah, the ball could have gone in, didn't go in that time, but you can't rely on luck when you don't have that many shots on target there. And saves at Real Zaragoza, 25 saves to Burnley's 5. Fouls committed, just, well, 1 I should say to Zaragoza and 2 to Burnley. Offsides 3 to Burnley, 9 corners to Burnley. Free kicks 1, in which they actually converted one of them. And we had 5 free kicks, and didn't do as well there in that department. Penalty kicks, none, and 1 yellow card was issued to Burnley. So yeah, leading 2-1 at half-time, and at full-time definitely went down to Burnley. A game that could have gone either way. 4 goals to 2, and Burnley won the game by a difference of 2 goals. So let's see what's up next as we look at full-time elsewhere around the grounds. New York City FC. Okay, interesting. I think they're just about the same in terms of overall statistics. for. Interesting. Let me have a look at something here a minute. Okay. I do believe New York City FC is about the same in terms of stats, overall team stats. So it should be a fairly even sort of contest. Neither team really overpowering either, so it should have a chance to get a result in this game. So I'm gonna make a screenshot of this and let's save it. So it's Real Zaragoza, Spain taking on the USA Club League Football, and New York City FC. So yeah, definitely do believe I have a better chance in this one, although I did have a chance to get an outcome in the last game, but I really have to try and win this next match here, otherwise it's definitely not looking too good for Real Zaragoza in this tournament. And rather than, I guess in a sense I'm saying that they basically came out to the second division, and now they're given a chance in the first division, so they might be relegated again back down to the second division soccer. And well, so yeah, I think I do have a bit of a chance in this one, but still have to apply the basics and the principles of that. But if I had maintained my discipline in terms of my tactics for defense, and I saw the mistakes and I just didn't correct them, and all it takes is just one little moment where you actually just make that little tiny little mistake or little error in terms of your tactical approach in terms of defense or even attack as well. Yeah, and I probably should have played a lot more over the top deliveries as well, and I did have everything set up for that as well, so I was so much concentrating on defense and trying to keep Burnley at bay. But yeah, in the end the tactics definitely fell to pieces in the second half. But not a terrible loss, but still the 3 points definitely would have gone a long way, at least with the Real Zaragoza getting into the next round. But yep, New York City FC will be the next match, and more than likely have this for Sunday match right after Arsenal and Borussia Dortmund square off in that match there. So yeah, more likely I could probably have this one there lined up for that. So yeah, I don't always have to continue with Real Zaragoza for every single match after the first match, but yeah, I think I will do it. I just want to see if if I can actually get some sort of a better result here against New York City. I do believe they're just about the same stats, so that basically give me more of a level sort of playing field in terms of the strengths and weaknesses of both teams. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for joining another live stream. And yep, leading at half-time, and yeah, went down to Burnley. Match that could have gone either way, and yeah, strength, you could just see the strength on and off the ball, and the movement, a bit more pace here as well. And definitely I should have maintained my tactics I had for the first half, but yeah, it is what it is, and I'll definitely have to make a bounce back, and definitely change some tactics as well for the match against New York City FC. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. So probably more likely we'll have this one lined up for Sunday right after Arsenal taking on Borussia Dortmund in that particular match. Yeah, and finally FIFA didn't shut down on me like it did in the last match, so I gotta go in and have a look exactly, see which team will be next for River Plate. Yeah, but FIFA does that to me occasionally from time to time. But once again, many thanks for joining another stream. And of course, it was all about FIFA right here on this channel. Remember, Sunday is FIFA day right here on this channel. And won the first one fairly comfortably, 10 goals to 6, and lost the second game, 4 goals to 2. So, yeah, you win some, you lose some, right? But yeah, the thing is, I saw my mistakes, and I should have stuck with that I know it's a bit of a grind, and I just want to run at the defenders and really, well, I can't because I know the weaknesses of Real Zaragoza, and I know the strengths of Burnley. So yeah, definitely something I probably should have maintained that strict sort of discipline in terms of my defensive tactical approach and the counterattacks, and that's what actually got me the two goals in the first half.
In the electronic world of gaming, Gamer Flash live stream events brings to you a diverse array of super games that will keep your adrenaline pumping. Today, we are going to delve into the intense gameplay and strategies of some of the most exciting games out there. Get ready to dive into the world of sports with Cricket 24, fun football, and wrestling, where precision, strategy, and timing are key. Feel the thrill of the chase in tennis, where every shot counts and the pressure is always on. Switching gears, we enter the fast-paced universe of first-person shooters, with games like Battlefield, Titanfall 2, Arma 3, and BattleBit Remastered. Every corner turn could be your last, and every decision made could be the difference between victory and defeat. Red Dead Redemption 2 adds a touch of the Old West to the mix, where survival depends not only on your aim but also on your wit. From the Wild West, we move on to an arena of a different kind with fighter games like 9 Monkeys of Shaolin, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and One Piece Burning Blood. Here, it's all about the combos, the perfect blocks, and the well-timed strikes. Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat 11, and Soul Calibur 6 bring comic book characters and legendary fighters to life, where every battle is a test of skill and endurance. And if that's not enough, prepare for a chilling adventure with horror games like Folklore Hunter, Spat, A Day Out, and Dead by Daylight. Here, every sound matters, every shadow could be a threat, and survival is the ultimate goal. Left 4, Dead 2, Devour, The Forest, and Dying Light add a touch of the apocalypse, where teamwork is as crucial as your ability to fight off hordes of enemies. Gamer Flash live streams offers a gaming experience that caters to both the pro gamer and the casual player. Whether you're looking for a strategic challenge or just a fun way to pass the time, we have something for everyone. Don't forget to show your support by smashing that like button and dropping a comment. Subscribing to the channel not only keeps you updated on the latest gaming action, but also helps us continue to bring you the best in gaming. So gear up, it's time to roll into the gaming field. The world of Gamer Flash live streams awaits you. There's no time to waste, it's time for some action. Get in the game.
Well, howdy partners. It's time for another Flash Wild Wild West gamer stream. Let's roll across the hard tumbleweed plains, do some hunting, eat some campfire grub, have some Dos Brutal barroom brawls, greet some pretty towns ladies, do fast draw gunslinger high noon duels. We'd be drifting across some smoky dusty towns riding solo or join a tough fit and ready posse. Let's take on countless sheriff outlaw bounties and much more. Yeehaw. This is the Wild West, y'all. So come on. Your horse is ready. Can't you see I'm already saddled up? Let's ride. Double kill. Another epic mission awaits us.
Hey gamers! Want to take your sports games to the next level? Check out Gamer Flash sports streams on YouTube. We've got everything. Last-minute goals in football, amazing cricket batting and incredible boxing knockouts. Dominate in NBA basketball, win in pro tennis, get the best score in golf and speed to victory. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single stream. Join the Gamer Flash community and let's get this party started.
don't know these streets like we do.
Yes, and once again, many thanks one and all. Definitely. That's right, Ryan. Thanks for the shout out there. And of course, everyone who joined the stream. Yep, that's right. And I went under in the second match, 4-2. Yeah, I just knew it. I knew that once I didn't maintain that discipline, you could say, as I did display in the first half. But yeah, Burnley did bring it in the second half for sure. And their pace and their strength on off the ball did show on the pitch. But yeah, looking forward to the next one, and definitely have a better chance probably in that one, as but both teams are even, and I wouldn't have to be as rigid in terms of my tactics. But still, I'll have to still play solid in terms of my defensive and offensive gameplay there. So I think I might change up a few things, not necessarily the team itself, in terms of my tactics, and I'll be a bit more aggressive in the first half and while defending well. So I think I will do a bit more what I probably should have done in that second half, as I'll do in the upcoming match. So yeah, definitely we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, definitely thanks a lot, bro. And thanks everyone once again for joining today's live stream. And yep, don't forget, on Thursday got some really epic, scary monster horror gaming coming your way. And yeah, I might even throw in some Moonrunner as well. But yeah, so much other different sort of games I can toss into the mix. And definitely gonna be quite epic. But don't forget, on Wednesday, yep, got some NBA 2K24 lined up for you. As the Jazz, yeah, rematch against the Jazz. Grizzlies will be taking on the Jazz in the rematch. And definitely have to step things up. Didn't do too well in the first match, but things fell away in the last quarter. But I actually was keeping neck and neck with the team right up until middle of the third quarter. But all it takes is a couple of mistakes once again in defense, and missing a couple of important hoops as well. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, definitely, and still need to do a bit more of those specials as well, some alley hoops and some slam dunks. They're definitely killing it in terms of the other team there. But like I said, with time, once I get a feel of a flow of the game, yeah, I'm just gonna be nailing a lot of those alley hoops and slam dunks for sure. But yeah, so check it out on Wednesday. Grizzlies and the Jazz be going at it once again, and rematch in that one for sure. And don't forget, on Friday, yes, some fun FPS gameplay all lined up and ready to go. And yeah, not Battlefield 6 yet. I'll get there. Gotta upgrade my system first, and once I do, definitely be going for some Battlefield 6. Although I did play it. I did play the beta, and I did like it as well. And but my system, definitely, to say I'm gonna do a stream with that, it's definitely not gonna be acceptable. It's definitely, you can see there was a bit of a strain on the hardware. And once I get the upgrade, I'm not going for anything that's right on the border. I gotta go something a little bit more maximum specs. So once I get the upgrade, definitely rocking some Battle 6 for sure. And yep, don't forget as well on this is on a Saturday. Yep, the Shaheens taking on the Men in Blue. Pakistan taking on India in this one. Huge, ginormous cricket match. So that's right. You love cricket. You definitely don't want to miss this one. This is definitely taking place on Saturday. I'll be trying for the W for Team India in this one. And wow, expect lots of thumping 6s and 4s. Both teams, of course. And stunning catches. And wickets will definitely fall in between as well. So that's right. Round 5 action. One Day International World Cup Championship all taking place at the Sylhet International Stadium. And wow, can hardly wait for it. It's definitely going to be quite a thumper of a game. So make sure you got your notification bell icon activated. And yeah, definitely be in the know when next I happen to go live with that. And yep, got you covered with the FIFA on Sunday for sure. And wow, what a big match this one is going to be. As you can see, Arsenal locking horns with Borussia Dortmund. Wow, world class, full 20 minutes. What else could go wrong, right? Well, I guess a lot of goals. And yeah, your margin for error in terms of your gameplay can be very, very small as well. And yeah, I think I will stick with the 4-3-3, probably attacking this time for Arsenal, although 4-3-3 holding apparently is the default for Arsenal in that one. So yeah, definitely is going to be quite a match, and looking forward to that. And Borussia Dortmund, wow, 4-1 is their most probable lineup, and yeah, definitely have to make sure I defend solidly as possible, and make sure I do make the most of my opportunities in front of goal. The advantage, of course, of playing with stronger teams, that yeah, definitely the movement on and off the ball, of course, the response time as well, and chances of scoring, of course, because their stats are much higher. Yeah, more probable, because you have to do a lot more sometimes to get the ball on target, to get a bit more on the ball in terms of sort of venomous sort of strike, especially with weaker teams as well. So it's a lot of things to consider when you're actually using teams that are a little statistically or a whole lot statistically weaker than another team. And more than likely, right after that one, I'll probably drop in the very crucial match. Yeah, Real Zaragoza. Yeah, sorry lads, those who do watch Spanish football and support Spanish La Liga. Yeah, try and put Real Zaragoza in this one. And yeah, didn't exactly get crushed by Burnley, but yeah, 4-2 loss still. It's a loss, and didn't pick up any points, and Burnley would most likely have collected an extra 3 points and would have gone up 6 points in the table. And after 2 games, yeah, Real Zaragoza, yeah, no points at all. So yeah, I know those who definitely supporting US New York City FC will say, yeah, come on, Team NY City FC, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I believe both teams are pretty much balanced in terms of the stats, so it should be a very open game that can once again go either way. And I would probably do some testing early on in terms of defense, and see if I can actually pick up some weaknesses as well in the team as well. And but I will definitely be attacking a bit more in that game, and counter attack and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that match, and must win. I must say, I must stress, a must win game for Real Zaragoza. Otherwise, I think well, likely might get knocked out in the first round. So yeah, definitely looking forward to the challenge, and should be quite interesting indeed. So thanks again, once again. Yes, thank you so much for joining another live stream. That's right, Game Bro Flash here. And yes, crucial match there, second match of the day. And of course, Atletico Tucumán went under to another Argentine football club there, River Plate, and went down 10 goals to 6 there, so I got the win in that particular match. And went down there in this particular match. Real Zaragoza went down 4 goals to 2 to Burnley. But yeah, had the advantage early on in the first half. But yeah, of course, you know it is football. Things can change as tactics change. And Burnley looked a lot sharper, a lot more out of, in terms of their playing style. They really came out of the blocks, so to speak. And didn't exactly surprise me, but I did not stick to my discipline in terms of my initial defensive tactics. But when you don't play to your strengths, that's what happens, right? That's what happens. But it's all good, so I'll definitely have to look at things from a more of a tactical point of view for the next match, and fingers crossed can get the W in that one. So here's where I'm going to wind down this particular stream, and the next official stream, live stream that is, would be Thursday with some monster horror gameplay. Don't forget Wednesday, got some NBA 2K24 lined up for you as the Jazz, Utah Jazz, were taking on the Grizzlies there. And yeah, lost that first game, but see how it goes. Of course, the second game already lined up and for Wednesday, so you can check the video stream roster. Remember, it's a premiere event upload, not a live stream, and you can check out the time when that will be aired as well. So until the very next stream, premiere event or live stream, yeah, definitely yours truly, the Flash, signing off of this one. So until then, it's goodbye for now.
Live stream was really fun, needed a little extra Chucky flavor to the gameplay, but anyway, we'll keep you posted as to when next we go live. Remember to hit that like button and drop a comment, flash subscribe to the channel. Also activate the notification bell icon so as to know when next another live stream will be on. So until the next time, have a useful Chucky Good Guy Day. Well, you're really still there. Take care and so long.
Well, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. Was Flashtastic co-hosting along with Gamer Flash? But I think Bro needed to add a few more of my extra Flash moves to the gameplay. But anyway, we will keep you posted as to when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button. And drop a swift comment, and flash subscribe to this channel. Remember to activate the notification bell icon so to keep you in the know when next another Flash stream will be on the way. So until the next time, have a positive day, and we'll swiftly see you all again soon. Well, I'm on the move again. We'll catch you another time. Take care and so long.
Thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting the gameplay along with the Flash. We'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. See you next time. Have an awesome Warrior Day. Bye for now.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. Was fun presenting the gameplay, and we'll keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. So until the next time, have an awesome day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Shiver me timbers, you won't believe what just happened. Thanks for watching another game of Flash livestream, mateys. Ha ha ha. He almost walked the plank in this one. Don't forget to rate, share and subscribe, drop a comment and ring that notification bell to know when there's another live stream. Time for me to plunder more loot and bury treasure in Davy Jones's locker. Then get some hearty grog and do a merry pirate's jig. Take care and see you on the high seas soon, you soft-footed landlubbers. Bye.
If you love superheroes and gaming, you're in the right place. Spidey and Flash here, bringing you all the web-slinging fun. Ready to join the adventure? Thanks for swinging by another epic game stream. Don't forget to web smack that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss when we go live. We'll have some superhero duties to tend to now. We'll swing by another time. Wow, but that was quite a lot of Flash Webtastic fun. Hey, gotta dash and save the city. Until next time, web catch you later, fans.
Holy high voltage, it's Batman. The Flash and I are signing off faster than a speeding bullet. Massive thanks for tuning in to another Gamer Flash live stream. Co-hosting with the Flash and Robin himself? What an absolute rush, my hair's still tingling. What electrifying stuff. If your cape's flapping from all that action, smash that like button with some super strength. Drop your legendary thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back your superhero wisdom. Share this video with your fellow sidekicks and keep the hype alive. And oi, ring that notification bell, ding ding, so you never miss another heroic moment. Stay tuned. The next stream is speeding your way faster than the Batmobile on turbo. So keep your gadgets charged, your senses sharper, and your bat signals ready. Until then, stay alert, stay awesome, and have a super cape crusading day. That's it from me, time to dash off. To the Batmobile. See you in the next epic adventure, heroes. Stay legendary.
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was actually fun presenting the gameplay on the Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash that like button. Comment, Flash subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to activate the notification bell icon as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until next time, have a great all-around earthly peaceful day. There's a greater power of good within you. Well, it's goodbye for now, my planetary friends.